So look, my dear friends, God made a promise to Abraham in this chapter 15. Read along with me from verse 9 onwards. Open your own language Bible. I'm your friend Stefan Hager, reading Bible with you in an easy English you can understand. We read till the end of the chapter. This is the prophetic act God gave Abraham to rely upon when he doubted his promise that he would have children. He was childless still. So the Lord said to him, bring me a young cow. Look, he gave him an example. And that's a very local way of verifying a promise of someone. A verification, it's a prophetic act with this cow. Bring a goat and a ram. All of them must be 3 years old. Look, bring a dove and a young pigeon along with them. You see? This was a very local way at Abraham's time, 3,500, 4,000 years ago. Two people would agree and they would walk in between animals. Look, now we see this, verse 10. Abram brought all of them to the Lord. Abram cut them in two. He placed the halves opposite each other, but he didn't cut the birds in half. Then the large birds came down to eat the dead bodies of the animals and birds. But Abraham chased the large birds away. Look, it's a little bit like a game. As the sun was going down, Abram fell into a deep sleep. A thick and terrible darkness covered him. Then the Lord said to him, you can be sure of what I am about to tell you. Your children who live after you will be strangers in a country that does not belong to them. They will become slaves. Look, it's a prophetic word about Egypt. Slaves. They will be treated badly for 400 years. Look, this was all the way to the time of Moses. 400 years prophecy. But I will punish the nation that makes them slaves. After that they will leave with all kinds of valuable things. But you will die in peace. You will join the members of your family who have already died. You will be buried, and when you are very old, your children's grandchildren will come back here. That is because the sin of the Amorites has not yet reached the point where I must judge them. The sun set and darkness fell. Then a burning torch and a fire plot filled with smoke appeared. They passed between the pieces of the animals, you see. It's amazing. Between the animals. That was the agreement. You see it here on the picture. On that day, the Lord made a covenant with Abram. He said, I am giving this land to your children after you. It reaches from the river of Egypt to the great rivers Euphrates. It includes the land of the Kenites, Kenizzites, Kadmonites, Hittites, Perizzites, and Rephaites. The Amorites, Canaanites, Girgashites, and Jebusites also live there. And these were all the tribes and nations whom Israel later on, at the time of Moses and after Moses, had to fight, to extinguish, because they were in rebellion with the living God. So far today. God bless you.